So what I'm showing here is an old video. It's a video that was taken in 2017 when we just purchased the land. What I'm trying to sort of explain here with the video is the amount of pipes that head over to this water tank, and I guess because of the number of pipes and where they go, that's one of the reasons why when I was putting in a retaining wall I managed to actually damage one of those pipes, and now we're going to go about fixing it. But so what you see here is you see that there are pipes heading towards the tank from down low. Now I don't know, I'm assuming that they actually come from the dam, because there used to be a water pump set up at the dam which would pump water uphill, so I'm assuming irrigation for the land came from the dam. But the pipe comes up here, gets to this water tank, and then heads around to the left of the water tank. From the water tank there is a steel pipe which comes out and is the inlet to a very old and very old pump that's not working. So one of the things I do need to do is replace that pump. The water from that pump then travels in a pipe, runs around the side of the water tank and actually heads into the hill, but then heads in the direction of the tanks which are up, the two water tanks which feed the house, which are up higher. So the idea being that this lower water tank gets filled by the water off the roof of the shed or the roof of the house. Once that water tank's full, you then turn the pump on and pump that water into the two upper tanks, and those two upper tanks then use gravity to feed into the house. As you'll see, the water pump is pretty useless, and there's also a slight leak as the pipe comes out of the water tank. So what I set about doing was sort of removing the old pump. I managed to get a second-hand pump which you'll see me installing here in the time lapse. Once I'd installed that pump, I then used a new section of pipe, connected into the existing, and fed that water back up or back into the pipework that was already existing, which fed into the hill and towards the upper water tanks. I got that running. We turned the water on, we turned the electric on, we had water flowing through that pipe, but we saw nothing coming out of the pipe that comes out of the ground near the upper water tanks. So something's wrong in between. So what I'll do is on another video we'll have to explore that and try and find out what exactly happens to that pipe underground. There are trees in the area, so whether the trees have strangled the pipe and crushed it, or whether it's just been damaged en route with vehicles going over the driveway, we'll have to find out. But yeah, I needed to do all of that because of the retaining wall that you can see here that needed to go in. So the idea being, I started the retaining wall, realised I needed to fix this pipework, so I've put the pipework in, done the fix, and then completed the retaining wall.